Happy New Year's, everybody. My name is Rick Hutzer here with AirgunWeb TV, and we're going to take the opportunity on this beautiful New Year's Day to drop the ATN Optic on the AirArms S510 Twin Cylinder. So before we get started, I want to say thank you to AirArms for sponsoring AirgunWeb and these videos. They have been a tremendously awesome sponsor for many years, and they continue to be one of my favorite brands, period. Hands down, AirArms airguns are awesome, and I love what they bring to the sport. And as we look now at the Twin Cylinder, this is one of those guns that doesn't get nearly enough recognition, and that's why I'm making it a feature today, New Year's Day 2020. So, what makes this gun so special? First of all, it's the S510. It's like butter. If you guys have ever spent any time with an AirArms gun, you know that the cocking action, the build quality, everything about the gun is absolutely premium. That's one of the things I really love about the brand in general. Now, the S510 system, this is kind of the older one. I like the new ones a little bit better, but this has just a variable power adjuster here. The new ones actually have a detent, so it's click, 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 click. This one is just completely variable. So go all the way up. If you want to run full power, run it a little bit down if you want to run a little less. But one of the things you're going to need to do in the field, which is about what I'm getting ready to go do, is make sure that you keep an eye on where that power adjuster is so that you know, if you've sighted it for full power and it's bumped a little bit in the field, you know to make sure to put it back up. All right, so I'm going to walk through some of this fun stuff while I get this all sighted in. So some of you guys may ask, Rick, you know, why AirArms? You know, if you look at the specs, this is an unregulated gun. It's, you know, pretty old looking. I kind of like that personally. You know, why would I use this with all the other options I have? And I have 100+ options sitting over there in the storage area where I could be, you know, picking something else to shoot with. Why would I pick this? Well, first of all, I actually really like traditional, okay? And in the sporting category, like the small game sporting category, I really think AirArms has some of the best guns you can get in that category. And looking at the pricing today, they're kind of middle of the road. You know, when I first started, they might have been considered on the high end. But now, when you see some of the prices that some of the higher end air guns are getting, they're pretty competitive right in the middle lane. So that's one of the reasons I really prefer to shoot something like this. This gun, because of the twin cylinder, it just has a lot of shot count. Now, if I'm going to go out hunting and I don't want to take a bunch of other gear with me, I don't want to take a hand pump, compressor, tank, any of that stuff, I can just go with this and just know I'm basically set for a nice long hunt. And that's one of the things I really love. I love the variable power. I love that if I'm going to take a jackrabbit at 75 yards, I could go ahead and turn that up. If I'm going to take pest birds at 25 yards, I can turn it down. I'm not going to over penetrate. A lot of times I'm up hunting up where our livestock are at. I don't want to be over penetrating like a pest, and then I got stuff behind me. I gotta be super careful what I'm doing. So it's really what's behind my target I'm really concerned about. So I'm able to really dial this very, very carefully from like 500 feet per second up to 900 feet per second. There's a ton of range in there where I can actually kind of dial that in. And because it's super predictable, I mean, the accuracy is just super predictable with these guns. I just have all the confidence in the world that when I take that shot, I'm going to hit what I'm aiming at. Now, I was going to try the 18s and the 16 as far as pellets, but I thought of something. You know, I've had these Hades sitting here for a long time, and I haven't pulled them out of the tin yet. Now, I believe Airgun Angie's done some. I probably gave some to Ben as well, but I myself haven't shot any. So, gosh, today might be the perfect day to actually go like this is a 16 grain pellet. It's a variation of the 15.89 JSB. This actually is the AirArms pellet. Shooting an AirArms gun, might as well shoot the AirArms pellet. They're made for these guns, so I know they're super accurate. But I thought, why not try the Hades and see if they land close? I don't know. Let's find out. So I haven't sighted this yet. It's the first thing I'm going to do. And you guys have seen it on my videos already. The ATN has that sort of one-shot zero built into the system, which just makes moving the scope from one gun to the next super, super effective. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I'll start the recording. I'm just going to see where I'm hitting in relation to just having this mounted. So I've got a dirt pile I use for that. And I'm just going to, okay, so that's on like super low power. Way at the bottom. Let's turn it up here. All right, so Actually, just moving the scope from one gun to this one, it's like nearly dead nuts. May not have to do much changing at all. Let's see here. Let's zoom in. Okay, and I'm going to find a piece of something on the bank to aim at. Okay, so I'm a little low left. So I'm going to stop the recording, and I'm going to get that zeroed. So I'll go over to my 1-shot 0, take another shot, and I'm going to use my target this time. And I'm going to shoot a bull. Okay, and I see where I landed. Now, you hold your point of aim steady where you were shooting at, and then you're going to move the reticle to the impact. That's very close. Okay. So I'm going to save and exit. Okay, now, start my recording again. Okay, so what I'm going to show you here is I was aiming at that bullseye right there, and I hit there. So now I've used the 1-shot 0. And as you can see, it's highly effective. It might be out. Yeah, okay, I was out. So I'm shooting a little bit left. You guys will see that on the film here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring that shot over to the right just a little bit. So I'll stop the recording, save and exit, just nudged it just a little bit. So we'll reload here with these are the AirArms again. And I'm shooting about 45 yards right now. Given the wind we've got today, trying to push it may be a bit of an issue, but as far as sighting it in, I don't want to try and sight it at 100 or something in this wind. That won't be practical. And then what we'll do is we'll switch over. Like right now I'm running full tilt. I'll probably drop that down just a little bit because I'm wasting a little bit of air right now. But I'm going to go ahead and pick another target here. And I'm recording. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to just shoot the target to the left of the one I was just shooting. Wind is pushing me today. Okay, I got to bring it over some more, so I'll stop the recording. Okay, start it, zoom in. Okay. See if this gets us where we want to be here. There it is. Yeah, that is pretty awesome. I mean, that group, guys, is like that. So that is pretty much what we want, and that's what you get. The AirArms consistency is phenomenal. All right, so I'm going to pop these Hades open here. So these are about the same weight. Look at that dent. Oh, well. We won't pull pellet from that side of the tin. How's that? All right. So these are identically weighted, I should say. But the tops of them have this sort of like, almost looks like a toxic waste little warning symbol on the top. And they're supposed to open up really, really well when you hit game with them. So we're going to try and see how they do. I'll tell you that they're shaped a little differently than these pellets. It'll be interesting to see. Now the whole idea behind these being very like the same weight essentially is that you should be able to go from your target shooting pellets, your 16s, to these, which are about 16, 15, 8, 9, and actually have no change in your point of impact. Now, if that works, that will be very cool. So I'll start the recording here. And let's see, I will pick a group. We'll go just below the last one. Let's see here. Oh, there's a shot there. There's a shot in the middle of that. Let me see. I'll go all the way to the bottom. The bottom of that column. We'll go right to here. A little high. Wind's picked up a little bit, but it may just be. Oh, there we go. That's better. One more. All right, that one dropped a little bit. All right, so we had a little more wind that time around, but you can see the bulk of those shots went basically through the same hole. Okay, so we're ready. Now I'm gonna go put all this stuff in the truck, grab my camera, and let's see if we can do a little pesting around the ranch. Stay with us. All right, guys, so pretty windy today, as you guys can hear on the mics. It's blowing pretty good. Probably not the best day to try and go out and do some hunting, but we wanted to give it a shot anyway. I did get the chance to get out here with my twin cylinder again. I love this gun. I love the ATN Optic. I love being able to go out and hunt and basically be able to just capture my hunt right on board. To me, that is very, very cool. We also did get to play with like the new Hades pellets, and from what I can see, they are hitting exactly sort of where the 16 grain, 15.89, 15.89, they're hitting the same spot. So to me, that's pretty cool. The next time we go out, we're gonna be ready to go, and hopefully we'll have some better success out here. But still a pretty nice day to get out here and just stretch our legs a little bit, get out and see some of the countryside, and just have a great time with our air guns. And that's really what it's all about. Guys, my name is Rick Utzler. Thanks for watching.